So we are signing a lot of undrafted free agents, and we will be over the next period of time. Now that the draft is over with, undrafted guys are getting signed left and right, okay? Starting off right away, we signed number one, Notre Dame defensive lineman Howard Cross III, son of longtime tight end Howard Cross Jr., is signing with the Bengals. So he signed another defensive lineman, more, I believe, of an interior type of guy, which is cool. We signed this guy right here. At first, I thought this was Jim Harbaugh. I don't know why. His face just reminded me of Jim Harbaugh. Michigan long snapper, undrafted free agent William Wagner, is now going to be on the 90-man roster for the Cincinnati Bengals. We also went ahead and signed a wide receiver, Mays. Don't want to say his first name. I'm not going to try to butcher it. Mays. Went ahead and signed him. Go Bearcats. We went ahead and also signed Seth McLaughlin, center from Ohio State. So we signed a center. So we signed a center, a defensive lineman, a long snapper, and then we signed, I believe he's either an edge or he's a linebacker. We also signed Eric Gregory to a contract for the training camp and everything, 90-man roster. So very awesome. Again, we're going to continue to sign more and more players. This is just the very beginning of signing undrafted guys. It's going to keep happening as time goes on, and things are going to get crazier and crazier. So, very excited about the draft in general. I'm very excited to see these guys get to work and see what they end up doing. But I wanted to see real fast if I could find it. I saw somebody posted the new numbers of all the players. Carter is number 0, apparently, which I think is kind of interesting. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but Carter is number 0, which we do not have a number 0 on our roster, and we haven't had a number 0 for a good period of time. So here it is. Okay. So Stewart is 97, Knight is 17, Fairchild is 53, Carter is 0, Rivers is 64, and Brooks is 28. Now, I keep getting this question in the comment section, so I'm just going to answer this now. People saying, why do we sign a running back? We don't need a running back. The reason why we signed a running back, one, is because I believe he was best player available on the Bengals board. But also, we don't know if Zach Moss is going to be 100%, ever come back 100%. Yes, we assume he will. We assume he'll get back. He'll get healthy. Everything will be good. But we don't know 1,000% if that's going to be the case. So that's another reason why we did draft a running back. Not only for the upside, but also the chance of maybe that guy ends up, like Zach Moss doesn't come back 100%. And at the end of the day, it's whoever can win the starting job wins the starting job. Well, not starting job. Whoever wins the 53-man roster wins the 53-man roster. We also just signed former West Virginia tight end Cole Taylor. So, who was considered a high priority per source. So we just signed another player here. So again, it's going to happen all night. We're going to keep signing different players and bringing in more and more players. It's not just the players that we already signed. We also signed another wide receiver, Rashad Owens. So another receiver we went ahead and just signed. So 2 receivers total now. I think we already talked about Eric Gregory. We talked about him. But yeah, again, it's just going to keep happening. All night we're going to be signing players. And that's, just filling out that 90-man roster, filling out all the gaps. And who knows, some of these guys will make the 53-man roster in the end. So, yes, the players we drafted, we're going to fight for the 53-man roster, but also undrafted guys. And a lot of times the undrafted guys are, sneaky good. Because those guys, they didn't get drafted, so people are kind of betting against them. And some of those players, they use that as fuel, as nightmare fuel in a way, to be able to, play even better, show off even more, and, really become superstars. So it's not just the players you draft. It's not just the players on your roster or in free agency. sometimes you got to bet on one of these guys who, really is in a bad place because of the fact that nobody is, thinks they're going to be that great, right? Nobody drafted them. Nobody gave them a shot. Now they get a shot and might just explode on this team. So it doesn't always happen, though. Again, I'm not trying to always put it out there, but it happens sometimes. All right, so I'm just trying to see if we have anybody else that got signed. I don't think so. But again, like I said, I'm not going to be surprised if other people do throughout tonight. I mean, the tight end, during this video, we signed a tight end and wide receiver, like in the last 5 minutes. So, again, anything could happen. But I'll see you guys in the next one, though. Who